Well, hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here with another video. And in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about three things to add to your daily method of operation, your DMO, to help move your business along, to actually grow your business over time. Okay, a lot of times we want to have a lot of results in a short period of time, and that's okay. Because again, you do want to have that sense of urgency. So it's okay to feel that way. But never underestimate doing little things or small things consistently and daily over a period of time, because those little daily consistent habits over a period of time can lead to big things. Okay, so again, it's almost like Jeff Wilson's slight edge theory. If you've ever read that book or did some research on it, you know that he talks about doing a little thing over an extended period of time, and those little things can add up to big results. It's almost like if you ate let's say you went out and you went to a McDonald's and you ate a Big Mac, okay? Now, we've all had a Big Mac, right? I've had many in my life. But if you ate a Big Mac, it's not really going to do anything different. And you're not going to eat a Big Mac and then an hour later you catch a heart attack or anything like that. You might feel a little bit sluggish, but you'll get over it. And then life goes on. You go about your day, right? But what if you ate a Big Mac every day for lunch over a month or 2 months or 3 months or a year or 2 years or 3 years? If you had a Big Mac a day every single day for 3 years, you'd have a big problem on your hands. Would you agree? Like you'd definitely be a walking heart attack, right? It's kind of like that, okay? You might do something in your business that you might say, okay, well, I don't really see too many results from it. But if you do it over a period of time, for an extended period of time, it can lead to big results, right? So let me give you a couple things as far as your daily method of operation. I'll give you three things in this video, guys. Number one is staying connected. Okay, number one is you got to stay connected. How do you stay connected? You stay connected via, Zoom calls with your team. You stay connected with, you can stay connected via, conference calls and things of that nature, watching videos. Obviously, face-to-face meetings are always good, but again, with your schedule or maybe your work schedule, or perhaps, you might have you might be long distance from your upline or your sponsor or something like that. That might be, not feasible, but there's ways that you can stay connected every single day. Every single day, you need to, keep your business on the forefront of your mind by plugging into videos and Zoom calls and conference calls and things of that nature. It's a small investment of time. It might be, 15 minutes, watching a 15-minute video, or maybe jumping on a conference call for 30 minutes, or maybe getting on a Zoom for an hour. But by keeping yourself connected and plugged in, it's just going to keep you motivated, right? It's like your cell phone. If you unplug your cell phone and you never plug it back in, it's just a matter of time before it runs out of battery and dies, right? But if you plug it in, it just it keeps getting energy from the power source. It's kind of the same thing with you, right? You have to stay connected, because if you don't stay connected, it's not going to work. Okay, so every single day you got to do something to stay connected to not only your team but your company, and keep your business at the forefront of your mind. The other thing is, as far as DMO, is you need to do exposures. Okay, exposures. If you're part-time, minimum of 2 exposures a day. If you're full-time, 5 exposures. Now, again, you never want to make the minimums your maximum. You could do more than that, but even just doing 2 exposures a day, if you're part-time in your business. And what's an exposure, by the way? That's you showing the business, you showing the plan, you sharing your opportunity with someone else, getting a set of eyeballs to take a look at what you do. Now, that doesn't mean you have to do a full-blown presentation. You can, right? You can meet someone for coffee, or get together at a Starbucks or Panera Bread, and pull out a flip chart, or pull out your one-page presentation, or whatever you have. But it could also be, you sending somebody a link to a video. It can be you sending somebody, um, a link to a Zoom. Or it could be you sending giving somebody a magazine or a DVD, just something that they are looking at that will expose them to the business. Okay. Now you might say, well, 2 exposures a day, that's not really that much. But if you do 2 exposures a day, and what's really the investment of time with 2 exposures a day? Again, if you're physically doing the presentation, it might be an hour, right, or an hour and a half, right, or what have you. But if you're just sending somebody a link to a video or a presentation link and they can watch it, it's really not that big of an investment of time. But if you do 2 exposures a day over 30 days, that's 60 exposures, guys. 60 exposures, right? If you expose your business, your opportunity to 60 people in a month, I mean, let's work out the math here, okay? Let's say you do 2 a day, right? That's 60 exposures. And let's say you only get a 10% success rate, okay? 10% success rate. Out of those 60 exposures, right? If you get a 10% success rate, you sign up 10%, that's 6 people you'll sign up, right? Now that's a pretty awesome number. Imagine signing up 6 new directs, 6 new people. You're personally sponsoring 6 new people every single month, and you do that for a year or 2 years. I mean, would you have an amazing business? Chances are, yes, you would, right? And that's all from doing 2 exposures a day. Now, if you do 5 exposures a day, then obviously the numbers can get a little bit bigger. But I'm just showing you here, just from a little thing, which is 2 exposures a day, what can happen in a month, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months. You got to be willing to do it every single day, though. That's the discipline. That's the daily method of operation. You got to have a focus on doing it because it's easy. What's easy to do is also easy not to do, right? Yes, it's easy to do 2 exposures a day, but it's also easy not to do 2 exposures a day, right? You can get caught up on other things. You can, sit in front of your TV. You can get caught up at work, family stuff going on, the kids' game, something happening, right? God forbid you get sick. There's things that can happen in your life that'll distract you. So again, what's easy to do is also easy not to do. So you have to be focused. You got to be focused to get those 2 exposures a day done. Um, because again, those little things done over a period of time consistently and daily can lead to big results. Okay. The other thing you got to do for as far as daily method of operation is you got to show up. You got to show up. Okay. If you have a local meeting or a local briefing, and again, some of you guys may not be local, and that's okay. That's where Zoom comes in, right? That's why we have amazing technology nowadays where you can plug into these different meetings, but it's never going to substitute a face-to-face meeting, right? At least for me, at least that's my feeling. I love to leverage Zoom. I love to leverage technology. Trust me. But getting together with somebody one-on-one or going to a live event or a live meeting or a weekly briefing, it's just there's a different energy. So you got to show up. If there's a local briefing, if there's a local meeting in your area, let's say it's once a week, you got to show up. Okay, you have to show up. I've never seen anybody hit it big in network marketing that never showed up. Okay. I've seen a lot of people not show up, right? But I've never seen anybody hit it big and do big things and make big money and never show up at anything. You have to show up. Okay. You have to show up. It's an investment of time, but it's your business. It's your business, guys. Okay. So again, add these 3 things and focus. Okay. Add these 3 things and focus on them every single day. Of course, the third one, you might not have a weekly meeting every single day. That might be once a week, but you got to show up. But as far as staying connected, doing daily exposures, even if it's as small as 2 a day, do those things, okay? Because those are income producing activities, guys. Okay. There's a lot of things you can do in your business that'll keep you busy and may not be income producing activities, but exposures, that is income producing activities. That's where you're going to get signups. That's where you're going to get customers. That's where, people are going to refer you to other people. That's where you're going to be able to network and tap root through people's markets. That's where everything gets fun. And that's how you build in your business. So we'll talk about that more on upcoming video, guys. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. And yeah, if you like the idea of marketing your business online and having putting yourself in a position to make money, even when people say no to your business, check out the link down below. I got something for you to check out. It's pretty awesome. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.